Can you guess what the most important pages on your Shopify store are? I'll give you a hint. It starts with Pro and ends with Duct. That's right, product pages. This is where most of your customers are going to make their purchase. So how do you optimize those pages? Well, I've got the solution for you. Keep watching this video. We're going to break down a really great brand that's optimized their product pages super well. And then you'll be able to take all sorts of ideas about how to optimize your own pages. So enough of the talking. Let's jump into the video. Hey folks, let's jump into our example product page from the company Rehoas. The first thing we're going to start with is the product title and images. And we have a great example here. The product is clearly described without being overly wordy, which is a tough balance to strike sometimes. And let's talk about SEO. So obviously SEO was top of mind when they wrote this product title. I can recognize the keywords they were optimizing for. And this helps with both search engines and even AI. To keep this simple and to summarize this, look, make it descriptive and keep those keywords in mind for SEO. So those are the two things you want to keep in mind for when you're writing your product title. Obviously make it clear as well. Now let's transition over to product images. Another thing that this brand does extremely well is with their images. And there's a lot of takeaways and learnings for everyone to sort of take away from here. The product images are really vibrant and display well on the page. So they're lined up well and the colors really pop. Here's some things to keep in mind with your product images when we're thinking about optimizing the page. These images should be meant for the web. They should be optimized for the web. This means file sizes are kept as small as possible and the file format is web friendly. This ensures for fast page loading speeds. And you should consider using file formats like WebP for this purpose. Remember to include lifestyle images to show your product in action within environments your customers are likely to be using them in. And it's helpful to include a zoom or hover to let customers get closer to the product to see things like textures and fabric. Shoppers don't have the benefit of seeing the product in person, so the images is really all they have to go off of. This makes it especially important that you have great images that really show off your product. All right, now let's transition down to the product description section of the page to cover what is extremely important about optimizing for the product description. All right, folks, we're at the product description, and boy, do we have a good one here. Let's talk about all the elements that make this description extremely well optimized. First, clever use of SEO and optimizing for SEO within the anchor text here. So you can see there's a link both in these two sections that make it are for a great place to put a link. And this ensures that your interlinking of your site is such that you're giving your site, you're sharing the authority and the link equity amongst all your important pages. So also, as we scroll down, you'll notice the sizing chart here. This is really important to help shoppers make sure that they're picking the right size. Not only that, it helps to avoid downstream issues like returns later on. Remember, your product page isn't just trying to get the shopper to add an item to the cart as fast as possible. It also needs to help the customer make the right decision for themselves and, most importantly, to feel confident in the purchase. Speaking of increasing purchase confidence, nothing does that more than a clear shipping and returns policy. And as we scroll down the page, we open up the shipping and returns policy here, you can really see, the benefits of this. So not only is the brand providing a 14-day return policy, they're also offering free shipping on orders over $69. Not only does this encourage shoppers to add a few extra products to their cart, it gives them the confidence to actually complete the checkout. This is a very important concept. Risk minimization included on your product pages will help to increase your conversion rate. Very important, something to keep in mind. And conversion rate actually is not the only thing that should be on your mind when you're trying to optimize your product pages. You want to maximize the average order value of your typical customer. So it's not just conversion rate, but how much are they spending when they actually get to checkout? Increasing the average order value, or AOV, is the single best way to increase your profitability. And the brand here is giving a great example. So let's dive into that next. All right, a little further down the page, and here is our product recommendations. Now, remember, the goal with the product recommendations is simple. Give your shoppers some more options that you think they would be interested in purchasing. This can either be in addition to the currently viewed product, in other words, product pairings, which you can see right here, the brand is doing, or it could be in an alternative or a you might also like section, and you can see that they're leveraging that here as well. The more options you present in front of your customer that you think they'll like, the more opportunity you have to make sales. It's a very simple concept, but it encourages further shopping with an option to increase the average order value. As you're seeing here, what's great is that you can actually make the purchase here right on this product page and add to cart very easily without ever switching pages. And this is a really powerful example, a product recommendation section that is extremely well set up. And you can tell the brand has spent a lot of time thinking about this and how to do this really well. Remember, it's one of the biggest impacts that you can have is to increase that average order value. It's not just about getting shoppers to just add this one product to cart. So many merchants make the mistake of thinking they want to just drive all conversions straight to add to cart and they forget about everything else. No, it's so important to make sure that you're driving up average order value. And that's why we spend a lot of time, and you should spend a lot of time on product recommendations. Now, let's talk about social proof. It's one of the biggest conversion rate drivers on a product page and something you need to be paying close attention to. All right, folks, last but not least, we are covering the importance of customer reviews. Now, I know everybody knows about customer reviews at this point, and if you don't, even now you know they're very important for your product page. But are you getting the most out of your customer reviews? Social proof, aka customer reviews, are extremely important. Look at what the brand here is doing. They're allowing their customers to include images in their reviews. Enabling images with reviews allows your customers to show off products in real life, right out there in real life use. And it inspires more confidence that the product is high quality if other folks are saying that they like it and they're showing it out and they're proud to show that they're using the product out in public. Keep that in mind as you're optimizing your product pages. All right, folks. I hope you learned something today about how to optimize your Shopify product pages. Hit me up in the comments below. What did you learn? What are you excited to implement on your own store? Also, check out the description. We're going to drop some links for the products that we sell here at Shogun that help Shopify merchants optimize and manage their storefront. I think you're going to like them. Check them out. Hey, hit that like button. Doesn't hurt anything. Takes 1 second. Just hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to come out with a lot more videos about how to optimize your store and get the most out of your Shopify. Follow us and stay tuned. Until next time, happy selling.